Hello guys, you're welcome once again. It's your man Santa Claus. How you all doing? How you all coping with the COVID-19 compulsory isolation, compulsory lockdown? We'll all be fine. You guys should just chill. It will soon be over. So today I would like to talk about culture and acculturation. Now, culture is it customs, tradition, lifestyles, habits, beliefs, values, behavior and material objects that constitute people's way of life in a particular society. It is like what makes you you, because we all came from somewhere, and that place has a name, a way of doing things, and all those and stuffs like that. That makes us culture. It includes the type of food, dance, folklore, dress code, language, and accepted patterns of behavior. Now, these things vary from place to place. There is no generally accepted pattern of behavior. It varies from society to society. Sociologists, anthropologists know this better. Now, in Nigeria, we have various ethnic groups having various traditions, cultures, and way of doing things. Culture it represents the identity of a group of people or persons. It's like an ID card. Okay, now you are working in an organization, then they issue you an ID card. It shows that you are a member of this organization. But in the case of culture, there is no ID card given to you. It represents who you are, where you're from. Everybody has a culture. Yes, everybody has. Even the most isolated of people in the world that are still living even in the Amazon, even in the places that are yet to see civilization, they do have cultures because they have their patterns of behavior and their beliefs, what they do believe in. Now, it's your culture tells you where you are coming from. When you know where you're coming from, you will certainly know where you are going to. So, in essence, culture is the total way of life of a group of people. Now, coming to acculturation, on the other hand, is a process whereby a person or persons acquire the culture of another society. In Africa, we got exposed to the European culture due to the colonization. Now, by the decolonization by the Europeans, this was done as a result of the need. The Europeans saw it as a necessity to actually upgrade us because they saw us as people that were so archaic that didn't have a culture. We were just there living in the wild like bush animals. So they had to come and put these people to place because they were not in line. That being said, let it be known, Africans, we had our own traditions, customs, and cultures. Our history didn't just start from the slave trade, then colonization. No, 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 no. It goes way before the Dark Ages in Europe. As a matter of fact, it is believed, it is said that civilization started in Africa, which is Egypt, and the indigenous Egyptians then were blacks. Now, colonization was as a result of what Africans have suffered from the slave trade, the transatlantic slave trade precisely, which happened for over 400 years. Now, imagine a group of people living in a place that have been plagued with slavery for more than 400 years. What happens to such group of people? Definitely, there will not be any useful developments happening in those kind of areas. The people will be so unproductive, they'll be decadent, they wouldn't even know where they are coming from, because all they have been thinking about all these years is survival. And when survival is is what you're living for, believe me, you can't even think of tomorrow, because all you think about is now. Now, it's a pathetic situation, I must say. But there is hope. There is hope. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can recover if we choose to. We choose to. Now, when the slave trade was stopped, that is, the trade in human cargo was stopped, they now introduced the trade in goods and services. And as a result of that, we had loss of human and natural resources, and it just ignited the industrial revolution in Britain and other European countries needed our raw materials. So in order to get markets on undisturbed access to our resources, they had to come and then colonize us. And we wholeheartedly accepted a foreign man's culture as our own, hook, line, and sinker. And what is the end result? A group of people with misguided identities. A is A, B is B. A can never be B, and likewise. But A can learn from B, B can learn from A, not A trying to be B. And what do you have now in Nigeria? When you try to be somebody else, you end up deceiving yourself, because you, I am me. This is the major reason why we Africans are unproductive. We have seen the white man like God. When a typical black man sees a white man, he's like, wow! He gets so excited, and you'd be like, he has seen God. Contrary to what happens in those white countries. They look at us like, whoa, the monkey has come. It's crazy, you know. Now, how do we stop this thing, or how do we curtail this epidemic? It is worse than coronavirus indeed, because this is mental slavery. Now, for that to be done, we need a social revolution. Now, when I say social revolution, I mean we really need to get to understand who we are, where we are coming from. Only then can we know where we want to go. Retracing our historical backgrounds, and it wouldn't be easy, because our stories have been distorted. Our artifacts are lying in foreign museums, and the brain drain, the lack of self-confidence, it's just, oh, it's sickening, it's sickening. Now, we need to rejuvenate that trust in ourselves. We need to know that it is only us that can help us. Every other man will just use you to achieve his own goals, leaving you stranded, unproductive, and underdeveloped, which is what we are seeing in Africa today. You can imagine, of all the cases of COVID-19 all around the world, they are trying to use us as guinea pigs and come and test the so-called vaccine. What are the outcomes of this vaccine? We don't know. This is what they have seen us for. Our Nigerian man will call and see finish. They don't see us finish. Then how can we gain our respect? A social revolution. Social revolution in the sense that we have to come to terms with who we are. We need to start believing in ourselves. We need to start trusting in ourselves. We need to embrace ourselves and be comfortable in our own skins. Only then can this be curtailed. The road to recovery is long. very, very long, but it starts with the man in the mirror. I just hope we get to do what is right before the head is cut off, so that we don't cry for nothing. It was a pleasure talking to you once again, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you.